welcome back, y'all. We are back to do a couple of things today. We are back to do a grocery haul. I'm going to do a grocery recap because we will have no more grocery hauls for the rest of the month of May. We're also going to talk a little bit about our preps, and I've got a Temu haul here that is not sponsored but is kitchen related, so I thought I'd just go ahead and throw it in for you. So let's recap real quick. In the first part of May, I spent $150 roundabout, and that was for my first grocery haul through Walmart. Now, I did not spend $1 out of my pocket. It was from a gift card that I received from AT&T for being a brand new customer. And let me tell you, their internet is amazing. We have not had the drops that we used to get on Xfinity. We don't have the overage crazy pricing amount that I had on Xfinity. And y'all, with Xfinity, you're sharing that line with anybody else who has Xfinity around with you. AT&T, it's a private line and nobody else is on it, so we don't get the drops and things of that nature. So that is what I use for week 1. Week 2, we were supposed to skip, but Instacart hit me with a $20 off coupon if I had a $35 order or more for Hy-Vee. Now that is a local grocery store here in the Midwest. It's a super expensive one, but combine that with a $10 off coupon that I had for somebody using a referral code for my Instacart, and coupled all that up with also a $2 off coupon for choosing a 3-hour delivery window. Y'all, I got that entire order for $4.65, so I could not pass that up. This is the last time that we're going to be doing grocery hauls for the month of May, and this came in at $50. So we're going to be eating out of our preps still, and we're still utilizing those preps and things of that nature, so we're good to go there. I do have a couple of preps to show you as well. Plus, we'll be talking about stocking up on preps on a budget, y'all, like a very tight budget. So with that being said, 10 pounds of potatoes, $6.79. I could not pass that up. It is even cheaper than our local Walmart right now. Now, I do have to look at pricing because sometimes Instacart will add surcharges to items that makes them more expensive than it is to go in the store and get them. But y'all, I'm blind. And to take an Uber, I've told y'all many times, it is so expensive. So expensive. So it's worth it to just have it delivered because it's cheaper to have it delivered than it is for me to go up and down in an Uber to get to the store and back in transportation fees. So what do I do with these? We no longer buy potato products at the store other than hash brown patties and tater tots. We make our own homemade French fries from now on. The kids love them better. And I am not paying $4.25 for 32 ounces of French fries that Walmart has in their freezer selection. It's not happening. That is absolutely ridiculous. The price has gone up. They used to be $1.79, y'all. That's how bad it's gone up. So we're buying our own potatoes. We're making our own potatoes. When it comes to French fries, we are making our own shredded potatoes. I use these to do loaded baked potatoes, such as twice baked potatoes. We do chili and cheese stuffed into the baked potato. We also do broccoli and cheese as well. And just regular baked potatoes. So, mashed potatoes is another thing. We do everything potato, to say that. Over here, really, really good sale on the oranges. They were $3.65 for a 4-pound bag of oranges. So that is going to be our fruit option for this week. Eggs, y'all. Eggs are finally starting to go down. We got 2 dozen eggs. We have plenty of eggs in the fridge right now. I think we're sitting at about 7 dozen eggs. But we go through eggs really fast. I make breakfast bowls for the kids. We do not buy those Kraken egg cups. We do not buy the Jimmy Dean or the regular breakfast bowls. I scramble the eggs. I do the sausage. I add the cheese. And y'all, start doing it. It's so much cheaper. When I sit there and watch people buy those Kraken eggs or have them in their halls, I about fall over. The expense that you pay for such little bitty amounts is ridiculous. Take the extra 5 minutes, cook up your own sausage. Take the extra 2 minutes to scramble your eggs in and cook those up into the sausage when it's cooked. Sprinkle it with cheese and portion it out. Save your money, y'all. The convenience just really, it hurts people's pocketbooks. Let's just put it that way. All right, 3 pounds of $27.73 ground beef. No, I'm not buying the more expensive stuff. Price is starting to rise on ground beef at $3.29 a pound for for the cheapest one right now. Not very happy. Aldi used to have it at $2.79. It went up to $2.99, and now it's over $3 a pound. But that's what we have. We're going to be making a lot of things with that tonight, and for the next couple of days, I'm going to have to throw it in hot water. I thought it was fresh when it came to me. It is frozen, and I've got pasta to make tonight and a few other meals I need to make with that ground beef. We do not go through McDonald's, y'all. $2.19 is what you pay if you have Uber Eats brings you a McChicken. At the drive-thru, I think it's $1.69. $1.69 for a chicken patty with a tablespoon of Hellmann's mayo and a little bit of shredded cheese on a bun. No, thank you. So we have our chick patties here. We make our own McChickens at home, and so much cheaper. All right, I told you the convenience of doing biscuits is not going to happen, but yes, this week it is going to happen. Only for the fact is Jessica is having some medical issues. She has hydrocephalitis. Those of you on the budget side know this. Those on you on the prepping side, I'm filling you in real quick because you didn't see my budgeting video today on my other channel. My daughter Jessica suffers from hydrocephalitis. That is the fluid on the brain. She's had 9 shunt placements, which means she's had 9 brain surgeries. They did not work. She has a very severe case of it, so they converted her over to a procedure called an EVT. There's a possibility that her EVT could be malfunctioning, so we are on literally quote-unquote EVT watch right now. I've already spoken with neurosurgery. If anything happens, I will get her down to the hospital by ambulance, and they will have her in the back in less than an hour if there's anything wrong with the rapid MRI that they would have to take to see what's going on. Cross your fingers, y'all. It's not happening. She has not had a brain surgery, since she was 7. So in 7 years, her first 7 years of life, she had 9 brain surgeries, and 3 of them were done in a matter of 48 hours when she was 7. So I did grab some of that. I'm not working on making biscuits this week. I'm working on taking care of Jessica and her medical needs. So 2 cans of biscuits. I have biscuits and gravy, either for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, because we love it any time of the day, any time in the afternoon and evening. 2 liters of Coke. There was a third 2 liter. I gave it to Philip. That's his for the week. And yes, we drink soda in the house. I'm not going to squawk about that or make any other excuses. Over here, I wanted to get a pack of 12 of the toilet paper. I wanted to see how the Aldi toilet paper stacked up against other brands. And so we got a 12 pack, but this is actually going to be going into the prep pantry. We might take one out to see if it works fine. If not, we'll go back and start using Sam's Club, as we've been getting our Sam's Club toilet paper. But I just wanted to get another pack to start stocking back up on our prep pantry. We've got 1 year worth of toilet paper downstairs. The 1 year up here is almost depleted, so it's time to start rotating and adding another year's worth of toilet paper in. With that being said, we are going to be using the organizedmom.net. Go to the organizedmom.net, go to her list at the top, and you're going to go and find the list that says the 52-week pantry list. With that, we will be starting next week on our 52-week pantry list to start restocking our preps on a budget. With that list, it's basically a list for 2 people, y'all. If you got more people in your house, you're going to need to multiply it. If you've got little children, you may just need to add in for 1 child. If you've got adult children, I'd add them in as an adult, okay? It's a 52-week pantry list, okay? With that being said, it's supposed to be roughly about $5 extra you spend per week in order to get certain items. I don't have the sheet on me currently, but it is at my desk. It's laminated. I will show you in the next prepping haul that I have. But we're going to start doing the 52-week prep list because I need to start bulking up my prepper pantry again since we've been eating it down so much. So just letting you know, toilet paper is a stock up for us, and so is the dish detergent back here. I really like the Radiance dish detergent that they have at Aldi. I love this stuff. To me, it works better than Dawn. And I don't know, Dawn has a really weird smell lately, so I've not been getting Dawn anything, and I don't really like the Dawn anymore. I like the Radiance one from Aldi. All right, y'all, so that should include our $50 for our our Aldi order, so that you have that in stock now. All right, let's talk about Temu. We love Temu. Oh my gosh, do we love Temu. We're loving Temu a little too much. So I've showed you in the past that I did get an oil sprayer from Temu. We are no longer using those aerosol cans of oil sprays. I wanted to go to the pump one where you can fill it yourself. So we already got one in stock and I needed 2 more. One for vegetable oil, one for avocado oil, one for olive oil. So with that being said, I bought 2 more. Y'all, these were like $6.95. They're so expensive on Amazon that I wanted to get them on Temu. So this one's already still in the box, but I took this one out. Now they are smaller in size, but y'all, you're gonna refill them over and over again. The pumps on them are amazing. They work great. And the cool thing is they come with a little funnel. That way you can dump the oil in there without spilling it, and it makes it easy. So we are no longer stocking in our prep pantry any aerosol cans when it comes to oil sprays. We are now just going to stock the gallons of the oils, or the bigger gallons if I can get the bigger ones at Sam's Club every once in a while. We'll be doing that and stocking that up and refilling our oil containers. So this one is for the avocado and the olive oil. The vegetable oil is over on the other side of the kitchen on a shelf already with all the spices, and it's got vegetable oil in it. This is just a little box that you can put little cheese in. I think it holds up to 12 or 16 pieces of cheese. Really, really cute, neat. Paid 18 cents for this. Now this one I was really interested in. I got this for 18 cents. I needed a black cutting board. Now I thought it was thicker. Y'all, this is flimsy and thin, you know, but hey, it'll work. It's a cutting board, right? Excuse me. This was an 18 cents option that I could get. And with that, when I cut onions up, if I'm not chopping them in my chopper and I need to slice them, or I need to slice something that is light colored, I need a contrast color on the counter. So if I'm slicing something that's dark, like a tomato, I will use my white cutting board. If I'm slicing something white, like onions, I need to use this type of a cutting board. The reason I need the contrast is because I only see light, dark shadows and shapes. So thought this was a really cool buy at 18 cents. It is flimsy, but y'all, it's gonna work. It's nice, even if it's, you know, flimsy. It's not a thick one, but what are you gonna expect for 18 cents? All right, another thing I wanted to try were these. These were just under $7, but if you go on Amazon and you look at the pricing for reusable Ziploc bags, they're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. I will not be putting meat in reusable bags. What I do with my meat is I wrap them in Reynolds. Oh gosh, I lost my train of thought. My Reynolds paper. My Reynolds paper. Oh, y'all, I'm losing it today. So what I do with my meat, obviously, is I wrap it in butcher paper. Oh, Lord have mercy. I couldn't even think about it. The butcher paper from the Reynolds company, and I get that at Walmart, and I get in a huge roll for just under $8, and it never gets freezer burn, y'all. I do not use Ziploc bags for meats anymore. They are absolutely horrific, and I've thrown so much meat out because they were in so-called freezer Ziploc bags. The air that I couldn't get out ended up getting freezer burn on my food, and then the food didn't have no taste to it at all, so I had to throw out so much. So the freezer paper now that I get from Reynolds over at Walmart section, less than $8 for a huge roll, has been life-saving for my meats. Now, I do have a food saver, but I'm telling y'all, those bags are expensive and they're a one-time use. So I stopped using that as well. The butcher paper or freezer paper is so much better. It saves you so much money, and you're not going to get the freezer burn, and you're going to be able to hold your food for long term. And the reason for that is when you buy your cows and your pigs and you have them butchered and processed, that is what they use, is that butcher paper. And there's no way you're going through a cow in 3 months, 6 months, unless you got a really, really large family or you eat a lot of meat. So keep that in mind. Get away from those freezer bags that you have to get the air sucked out of. The food saver bags. Get away from the Ziploc so-called freezer bags. They don't work, y'all. Go with that butcher paper, freezer paper, whatever you want to call it. It's Reynolds. And again, it's down in the same aisle with the Ziploc bags, the tin foils, your saran wrap, all of that. So what am I going to use these reusable Ziploc bags for? Fruits and veggies. Fruits and veggies. I got the 6-pack, so I really love the quality. The quality is amazing, and the zip's on the top. So it's got the little resealable ones, like kind of like a Ziploc bag. You just snap it and it seals the top. So I got 6 of those. Super happy, but once again, I will not be using that for meat. I will use it for if I open up vegetables or I need to portion out vegetables. I can do that, or same thing with fruit options. I can do that as well. And that way I don't have to worry about whether the bag is resealed or not. I've got these bags. I'm planning on buying more if these work out great. Easy to wash too. The last thing I got to show you for Temu is super, super duper cool. This is a metal piece that sits on the outside of your crock pot, or maybe it's inside. It latches on the outside. It's got a little clip. So it goes on the outside, but what it does is there are 2 of these crock pot liners. You pop them open. They are silicone, they are reusable, and it allows you to cook 2 meals in your crock pot at the same time. So there's one and there's a second one. So I could have a little mini roast going in one, and on the top one I could have something else going in it. And I can make 2 meals in my crock pot at one time. I haven't used this yet. Oh, it sits this way because it's got the clips here on the outside. So it sits on the outside, and you're supposed to be able to stack one on top of the other. I'll figure out how that works. I'll get back with you and let you know if it works great. I was super excited to see this. This was just under $13, and again, that way you don't have to use crock pot liners. You've got these silicone ones. They're super cool. They feel really thick. And I don't know how much you can put in here. I don't know how it fits. My crock pot is 4.5 quarts, so we'll see if I'm able to do 2 smaller meals and just double up what I need to do in my crock pot. So that's what we have for you today. That was a Temu haul. Temu came in at $36, I want to say it was. But I had some pretty good size items here. Again, for my prepper pantry side of things, y'all, we're going to start working on a budget, and we're going to do the organizedmom.net. On there, she has a pantry list. That pantry list is a 52-week list. She updated it, so the format comes out really nice when you print it out. Again, it's for 2 grown adults. Add in, if you've got teenage children, consider them an extra adult. Add in an extra amount for them. If you got small kids, you can do it for like an extra child or whatnot. If it's just you and a child, just do the 2 adults and you'll be fine. But we'll be working that pantry list starting next week. I did it once before on my prepper side, but y'all remember, I was going to drop my prepping channel, decided not to, deleted over 350 videos, but I did a 52-week prep haul list in 2.5 months and showed you how much food there was at the end of it. So let's work that together, and let's see if we can stay in the $5 realm like it was designed for, or because inflation's gone up, let's see if it's going to cost us a little bit more. So questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, leave it at me in the comment section down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits is out.